Hi everyone, and welcome to our YouTube channel, Mom's the Word. I'm Eva Danielle, and my co-host Gabe is somewhere playing in the background, so we're just gonna let him be. Oh, there he is. You want to say hi to the people, Gabe? And today we're just gonna do a short vlog. I'm not sure how they pronounce it, but short vlog on our time at Legoland. So we were fortunate enough to receive free tickets to go to the Legoland in our area, and that is the Legoland Discovery Center at Phipps Mall. And so I just wanted to give you guys an update on how it was. Now, I have to be honest, I was a little concerned about taking my 2-year-old toddler to Legoland. However, after he woke up from his nap, and you'll see if
Legoland Fox.
Yes, yeah, we're talking about Legoland. And after he woke up from his nap, he actually did have a pretty good time. So I just figured that I would share our experience with you guys. We've taken a few pictures and a few short snippets of what went on there at Legoland. And so if you're interested in taking your little one to Legoland, I think they have different locations, but we do have one here in Atlanta, Georgia. So if you're interested in taking your little one to Legoland, feel free to stay tuned and watch. And as always, be sure to like and subscribe and tell a friend, and we'll see you in a little bit. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So as I said in the beginning, this is how we began our adventure going into Legoland with Gabe fast asleep. So I got a chance to walk around a little bit by myself before he woke up to enjoy all the fun. Here we have the entrance where they show basically how Lego bricks are made, and if you have an older child, they kind of have a sort of a scavenger hunt where you can follow the directions and then create your own mini Lego brick. This particular attraction is for older kids, and so all we could do is pretty much take a video and watch and hope that one day we'll be able to ride it. Again, this is one particular attraction for the older kids where they can go and try to add on to the mini model city that's already been built. So you see the mini Lego pieces where they can go and add on themselves. And then when you move into the mini Lego city portion of it all, they've got different landmarks from Atlanta that are made of all Legos. So this is Turner Field before the Braves moved out to Cobb County, but I thought it was pretty neat. So here's something else I thought was really cool. If you're a native of Atlanta or you've ever visited, here's the Lego mock-up of the home of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. as well as historic Ebenezer Baptist Church. So really cool to be able to show Gabe. So right here is the Lego mock-up of the Atlanta Falcons playing in the Georgia Dome. Right now, as we know, the Falcons no longer play in the Georgia Dome. They play in Mercedes-Benz Stadium, but this was also pretty neat to show them playing on the field. So here we have the mock-up of the Space Center. Now Gabe wasn't too keen on going inside because it's in a darkened room, and I'll show you why in the next clip. However, when he was asleep, I was able to snag a picture of this, and I thought it was really cool to show the Space Center. And here we have my mom. She's being silly and she's being a Lego space woman. So if you have an older child, I think that would be pretty neat to take a picture of them being a space person. And last but not least, here's a spaceship, and the room is dark because it blasts off every 5 minutes, and so there's lights and smoke that coincide with the blast off. So again, Gabe wasn't very keen on it, but I thought it was cool to see. And here we have a few clips coming up of Gabe enjoying Legoland. And last but not least, they do have a Lego store that you can purchase different Lego sets and individual Legos for your little one based on their age range. And as you can see here, Gabe has picked out a set that he thinks that he needs. Time at Legoland. Now, as I said in the beginning, I was a little bit concerned that taking my 2-year-old to Legoland might be a little bit overwhelming for him. He does have a few Lego sets that he's tried to play with, but they were meant for an older child, so he does like the Legos, but he hasn't had a lot of luck in putting them together. So basically, the Lego sets that he has, I'm having to put them together and take them apart. However, I did find out while at Legoland that Lego also has some sets called Duplo that are meant for your younger kids. So I would assume that they are going to be larger pieces that are easier to put together and take apart for smaller hands. So we're actually going to try to find one of the Duplo sets and see how he likes that. Anyway, back to Legoland. Takeaways. Once he woke up, we did have a little bit of trouble getting him into the actual Legoland place because there was a lot going on, lots of sights and sounds and loud noises and all that good stuff. So if you have a younger toddler, it may take a little bit of coaxing to get them in there, but I will say once he was in there, he absolutely had a blast. He was able to go and see the mini city, he was able to see the Legoland Spaceship, and then where he had the most fun was when they had the area for the smaller children. I think it's meant for like ages 2 through 4 or 5, where they had a kind of a pit that had a bunch of soft Lego blocks, and he was able to get in and kind of build them up. There was a slide, there was a Lego giraffe and a Lego dog, and he had a really good time. The other portion that he had a great time at was that they had kind of a water feature table where there was just this water and it kind of sprouted up, and you could sail Lego boats and Lego pieces and parts through there. And so we had a great time there, had a good time, got wet. Yeah. So again, just wanted to give my takeaway from it. I feel like once he got a chance to kind of get to the part that was meant for him, he actually did have a good time. So don't be like me and kind of shy away from it. But if you feel like Legoland is something that you'd like to take your child to even introduce them to Legos, then I think it's a great way to do it. Now, at that particular one, they did have 2 rides that he wasn't allowed to get on because he wasn't tall enough. But I'm sure if you have older kids who fit the minimum height requirements, then they can absolutely ride it and they would have a blast. So I can't wait to maybe visit a different Legoland in another state just to see what else they have to offer in terms of activities for the little ones. But I also can't wait until he's a little bit older, and that way he can experience all that Legoland has to offer. So we hope that you enjoyed this vlog, tutorial, whatever you want to call it. We hope that you enjoyed it. If you have any further questions or suggestions about the Legoland in your area, feel free to leave it in the comments below, and we'll be sure to try our best to answer each and every one. And as always, we thank you so much for watching, subscribing and liking and telling a friend, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.